Hi everybody, welcome back to another epic Campus 6 update. We are standing in the sky, currently on our Aslan tower crane. We're about 10 stories up in the air. So we got Aslan below me here, they're getting their steel decking on their stud framing. We got Elvendale over here to my left. And then far enough over, we have the Black Hole parking facility.
Kyler Larson, Project Engineer Co-op here. We're at Elvendale. Behind me is the CMU backup wall that we're working on for the top hat. As you can see, we have a giant leaf door form in place for the CMU backup wall. We are now on the north side of Elvendale. Above me is our Tower 4 structural steel. They poured this foundation sometime last week. If you look to my right, excavation was underway last week for our tunnel, and now they're preparing to pour the mat slab for that tunnel. Above me on L2, we have our unistrut rods coming down from our MEPs. They're getting ready to get their overhead grid system up and running. We're now on L2 East at Elvendale. You can see our masons finished up our parapet walls around the top deck. Now they're working, we have iron workers working on our lower roof overhang, finishing up that structural steel. We're still over on the east side of Elvendale. Behind me, we have our scaffolding system going up for our daylight tower. This should take about 6 days to go up. And then behind me, we also have our one-tier tower, and we have a slab on metal deck ready to get poured for that coming Monday.
Hey guys, Aiden Moriarty, Project Engineer Intern over at Aslan. We have a nice view of the south side of our site here where we just completed our L1 supported slab pour last Friday. We're going to head over there in a second, show you the rest of the site. All right, standing out here on L1, this is our first supported slab pour we've completed at Aslan. We completed this last Friday. We had 2 different pumps going simultaneously to get it all done in one pour. Over here we have stair number 1. This is our third of 4 shear lifts that's happening next week. We've got elevator lift number 4 that's going to complete our shear walls on that elevator shaft, making it completed. And then we've got our structural steel getting put up for our 2.1 pour happening in mid-August. We're standing up here on L2 steel decking. This is the steel decking that'll be the base of our 2.1 pour happening mid-August. Back behind me, we have our MEPs putting in their equipment in preparation for that pour. Going over now to Max McDonald with the Black Hole.
All right, we are back on the Black Hole here. I'm standing in front of our G0.9 lid pour. This was poured on Monday. Same with our last pour, we have our chilled beams running through it to regulate that concrete temperature, which was once again very successful. And on the end of the slab here, we have our PS=0 expansion joints that are put in to allow movement for the concrete on the lid.
Nathan Novak, Project Engineer Intern here. Behind me, I'm on G1. This is our elevator 2 and 5 shaft and lobby. It has been freshly painted and it is now ready for the actual installation of the elevator. Behind me here is the north wall of the mechanical room on G1. It's currently being painted and will service all the HVAC units and air handler units for the Black Hole.
Jaden Pape, Project Engineer Intern here. I'm standing at the entrance to our east pedestrian tunnel. So this is going to connect from all the other buildings of the campus into the employee service area here at Black Hole.
Now we're standing on the G1.10 pour. Behind me we have ironworkers working on the rebarring and post-tension cable in the pour. And on this side we have ironworkers working on the loading dock, which will be included in the G1.10 pour. And this will be poured next week.